Tell me about
this. This is my bed, 11, and then I have a locker that corresponds to the same number as
Carlos Valerino has lived in a homeless shelter in Washington, D.C. for more than a year. He shares a room with 23 other men, does chores, and listens to inspirational sermons each morning before work.
Put forth the effort to get the results that you're looking for.
Valerino fled war in Panama to come to the U.S. in 1989, finding work as a translator. He sought help from the Central Union Mission shelter when jobs became scarce and he was diagnosed with cancer. Now cancer-free and employed as a clerical worker, the 59-year-old says the American dream often seems out of reach.
The way things are, that they're making it hard for, let's say, my generation to advance, because we got like to a state, to a level, and then with all this controlling and don't give this, don't give that, but then they're giving it to the corporations, we can't advance.
Lack of mobility was a major theme in this year's State of the Union speech. U.S. President Barack Obama pledged to narrow the income gap between rich and poor, proposing a federal retirement savings program and a minimum wage increase.
The cold hard fact is that even in the midst of recovery, too many Americans are working more than ever just to get by, let alone to get ahead. And too many still aren't working at all.
Valerino says he feels the government should do more for people in the U.S., where about 15% of residents, or 46.5 million people, live in poverty, according to the latest U.S. Census figures.
The government should be helping me to find a way, as the Buddhists say, I try to find like a middle way to help people like us.
If he could move out of the shelter, Valerino says he would find his own place where he could pursue a passion for reading.
My fantasy is, like the Beauty and the Beast, a big library he had.
In the meantime, Valerino says he'll keep reading self-help books before taking the bus to his job, hoping to build success.
Destination, Kennedy.